Hey guys, welcome to today's video where I'm gonna install some rear window MOLLE panels. They look like this, and they actually go right inside your rear quarter window. And those are from my friends at SMW Off-Road. You can check out their website. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Before we do that, I'm gonna install these splash guards from ARC. As many of you may know, GX470s and Toyotas in general, the splash guard from here falls out and it just gets deteriorated and rips out. Some people say that is the cause of the infamous exhaust leak because water can actually make its way past the splash guards that disintegrate and onto the exhaust manifold, which ends up cracking because of the temperature difference. So I'm definitely gonna make sure that gets covered up, and I think one of the best options is the ARC splash guard, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those in right now. Okay guys, let's get started on the rear window MOLLE panel install. First, you're gonna pop off these covers on the grab handles up there, and you're gonna see two 10mm bolts. Just get your drill and zip those things out. And the handle should fall off just like this. Now go over to your workspace and set up the panel. As you can see, both panels for the left and right side are identical. You just have to get the orientation right. That rear cutout area goes towards the rear of the vehicle where the window opening lever is located. You could start by mounting the bottom feet to the panel. This is just done by the supplied hardware. They're gonna be 11mm bolts with a washer and then some locking nuts on the back side. On the top end, you'll see the piece that's actually gonna go into where the grab handle was located. This is a very secure location. If you wanna do a test of how strong these are, you could pretty much just hang off of any of those grab handles and they should be able to hold your weight. Same thing as the bottom feet. You just put the bolt in with a washer and use the lock nut on the back side. This is what it looks like. For now, just leave everything loose, and then you're gonna take those stock grab handle bolts and put those into that top bracket. Then just mount up those bolts just the same way they were before you took them out. And that's what it should look like. And you do have some adjustment here, so adjust it to your liking. I maxed mine out all the way forward. So the front end was tilted all the way down and the back end was tilted all the way up, but just play with it and see what fits your purposes. Then tighten up the bottom feet all the way. Then you can go and fully tighten down the top bolts. Now it's time to prepare the bottom plastic for the screws that we'll be using to secure the bottom feet. The best part about these MOLLE panels over others on the market is that you don't need to remove that bottom plastic panel to install them. Get an 1/8" drill bit and screw out all of the bottom feet holes. Then take the supplied hardware and screw each one in to your pre-drilled hole by hand. It is not recommended to use power tools here because you don't want to strip out the plastic. And here's what it looks like. As you can see here, I'm doing a bit of a strength test and I'm pulling pretty hard on the thing. Here's a video the manufacturer sent me showing that when you pull on it really hard, the screws don't pull out of the plastic. The plastic panel actually pops out first. And obviously when you mount things to these MOLLE panels, they won't be pulling laterally, they'll be going with gravity pulling it down, so the screws will just act as a support. Now just start setting up the other side just the same exact way you did the other ones, but just obviously the panel will have to be the other way. And that's it, you guys. Now I'm just gonna put my SMW off-road sticker on my rig and check out how these things look. Ever since I installed the sleeping platform, some stuff has been bashing into my windows, like my son's stroller and things like that, but that won't happen anymore, and I have a really convenient place to mount things.